So, gentlemen and beautiful ladies, let's welcome the 44-year-old new president of Senegal. Thank you. Yes, everybody is happy about this development, including Nigerians. Not just that, the 44-year-old new president had never held any elective office before. But then, the curiosity is, if this new president, Bassirou Faye, had contested in Nigeria, wait, it's not a laughing matter. I'm just simply saying, if he had contested in Nigeria, he would have been told to go and start from councillorship, go and start from world chairman, go and start from somewhere. So Nigerians are clapping only when something is happening from abroad. The changes that the world is seeking, that young energetic people can come into power, can happen everywhere else but in Nigeria. Nigerians applauded when Emmanuel Macron became president in France, the same way they had supported Obama in America, the same way they were all happy and supporting from a distance Bobby Wine in Uganda. But the moment it happens in Nigeria, they will say, no, it has to be old people. So Nigerians don't appreciate people becoming leaders when they have all the ideas to solve national problems, until they wait till they get very old and almost rendered incapacitated before they can allow them chance to come to power. Nigeria is a country I define as where solving a problem defies a particular solution. The other time I was with Dele Farotimi, some of you saw the picture after I had an interview with him. Dele Farotimi believes that Nigeria is so complex that what Shore wants to do would not work except there's some kind of compromise. For me, I told him that he was right. The same way I believe that Shore too is right, that he can't deliver a brand new leadership of compromise, because Nigeria does not need a person who will compromise with the system, because he will deliver the same thing the system wants and not a brand new country for the people. Now, those who are also shouting for agitation are also correct, because what we are doing right now is not defined by anybody that is a local potentate or citizens of Nigeria. Even the constitution we presently operate, some have described it as military decree rewritten in democratic language. Others describe it as Abdusalami constitution written overnight and handed over for swearing in. Many people have said the way the people which starts the constitution Nigeria is governed by as we speak, it's not by Nigerians, so it's still a fraudulent document. Now, but who wants to correct it? Nigerians will say no. So those who are asking that Nigeria should first dissolve so that people can go back and decide for themselves what they want are also correct. It's just that those who are saying we need Biafra, we need Oduduwa, they are also correct. My position, my opinion has always been that there is no one surefire answer to the problems of Nigeria. Nigeria has become so terribly led, such that nobody has the one surefire answer as solution to it. Everybody who has their own circumstantial opinion, positional statement, wherever you are coming from or whatever background or angle you are coming from, everybody is right to the extent that wherever their position, the position they stand and the perspective they hold, they are all correct. So my own view is that all of these agitations, they have something common about them. Those who are saying we must reverse the amalgamation of Nigeria and let everybody govern themselves, we are right. Those who also said no, let us first go back to regional government as we had it before, where things were doing well, they were also correct. Those who said no, Nigeria as it is not the problem, as geographically formed now is not the problem, but the leadership is the problem, they are also correct. Those who believe that what we are facing is a spiritual problem, they are also correct. Everybody is correct. So there is no just one surefire approach, but all of these people who are saying all these things, they are agitating because something is not right, is not favoring them. Now, the common ground to all of these people is what we need to now look for and use it to form a collective strength. All oppressed people have one thing in common, and it is oppression. And I've always maintained that if we find the lowest common multiple, the LCM of all of these agitations, it is the same thing. And we can use that as the premise or basis for which we find our collective strength, and all of us can go forward together and say, we want solution. And then we can use that as the basis for negotiating what solution we want. And then we will all be correct by the time we arrive at a solution at the end of the day. Nigerians are in quagmire, in a position where they don't even know what is right for them or what is wrong anymore. They just want to applaud it from a distance, and they want to pull whoever tries to do it down. Jealousy has even added to it. Jealousy is even witchcraft on its own. So, my dear, if you feel Buhari is the best thing that ever happened to Nigeria, you are correct. If you feel it is Tinubu, you are also correct. If you feel it should have been Obi, you are correct. If you feel Showore should have parleyed with Peter Obi so that they can at least break the back of the political establishment, you are also right. If you feel Obi should not have left Atiku so that PDP can take power from APC, you're also correct. If you feel no, Obi did well because power would have returned to the north if Atiku won, you are also correct. If you feel we don't even need any of these people at all, you're also correct. Nigeria is a confused place where one answer does not answer everything. So everybody is right. We just need to find what is common about all these agitations and use this as the basis for which we now decide what we want together. But trust me, it is not going to be all these old people who are currently in the system that will negotiate for us what we want. We must all come together and decide for ourselves what we truly want and use it as our strength collectively to say we don't want the old system anymore. We want something completely new. Nigerians, on our like to the full on ourselves.